Hi everybody, welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works this Friday. My name is Tom and I'm your Friday vlogger. Yay! This week's topic is one of the best topics I think I will ever experience being on Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works because it's something near and dear to my very own heart. As you see, I'm going to explain to you where I am, but as you see I'm standing next to clothes. You are in our walk-in closet. And yes, we are addicted to clothes. This is not all. We have some in the bedroom, of course. We have another rack over here. It's crazy. We have clothes. Yeah. Anyway, now you know where I am. It comes with this week's topic. Clothes shopping while shrinking and beyond. And as Amy said, it's a long one, but bear with me. During the losing phase, what did you do while you were shrinking and your clothes would get too big? How long would you wear them? Would you donate them, give them to a friend, throw them away? Or throw them away. 2, losing so quickly and not wanting to shop until I reached my goal weight. Where should I shop? How much should I buy? What should I buy? If you are at your goal weight, do you still shop as frequently as you did while losing? Do you still enjoy it as much as you did initially as you did after hitting your goal? And 4, any other advice you would give, to a shrinking peep about clothes shopping, feel free to share. Okay, anyway, let me put this down. First of all, let me start off with saying, RNY gastric bypass. 3 years ago, this March 30th will be my 3rd year surgery. I was 280 pounds. As I started to lose my weight, I started to move all my bigger clothes down further in my little section, because this is my section of my shirts. This is Fran's section of his shirts. Anyway, I would move these down, and I myself used to go to the thrift store. Now, I'm going to basically be answering all these questions in one. I'm not doing them in segments, so bear with me. Okay, I would go to the thrift store because I literally just dropped my weight so quick I couldn't handle it. Now, before I even get into that, I want to share with you, I am wearing my fat clothes. I call these my fat clothes because that's what they are. This is my remembrance. I gave away all my clothes. Except for this shirt, this pair of shorts, because basically my pants and shorts were the same size, and my belt. Now, real quick, I do have shorts and a t-shirt kind of thing underneath. Okay, so don't think I'm going to be creeping anybody out here. But I want to show you real quick. Okay, first of all, well, you know what? Let me leave that there. I'm going to take off my 3X shirt. That was just about, well, I was fitting into it. Let me say that. I was a 2X, but the 3X felt more comfortable. You know how it goes. So, okay, I'm going to take off my 3X shirt. Let me get that out of the way. And now I'm going to take off my belt, and my shorts are going to fall. Okay, so bear with me. Like I said, they're going to fall. They are 44 inches. My waist was 44 inches, and my shorts were tight on me. Can you see? Nice, huh? Now, my belt. Let me put the buckle on the floor. I'm going to stand on the buckle so you could see how long my belt was. Yeah. And I wore this belt through my losing phase, and I had to keep adding holes in this belt because I really wanted to be aware of how much I was losing and how quick. And the craziest thing is, at my highest, it's not even tight around my shoulders today. But I keep my fat clothes in my fat chest. I bought this at AC Moore. It's a craft store. Of course, I got things out of it. But my fat clothes and all my paperwork from my surgery all my surgeries, my chest liposuction surgery and my scar revision is now in here. This is my memory box. I encourage everybody to get a memory box. I felt that was important because we're talking about this discussion of the clothes situation. Because as now you see, we are clothes horse, and I love clothes. I thrift shopped everywhere for, oh my God, about more than 8 years. I would live at the thrift store because I couldn't get enough clothes, and constantly I would lose weight, I would gain weight, I would lose, I would gain, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't want to spend or invest money in buying brand new clothes. I was afraid to, actually. I was afraid to throw my money away like that. So when I started my procedure and started to lose my weight, I lived at the thrift store. And every time, let's say, I would shrink out of these clothes, they would go to the thrift store, and I would buy new and bring in. And it was non-stop. I couldn't see spending a lot of money for clothes when I was literally losing so quick, rapidly. I remember we went to a wedding. Now, of course, it was Fran's nephew's wedding, and I was still at the losing phase because it was at the very beginning of my journey, but I wanted to look nice. So I went to the store and I bought a brand new pair of pants, a shirt, and I loved the shirt. I paid $24 for this shirt. It came with a tie, too. It was really nice. And the pants were like $20. So yeah, I spent a good ton of money on these clothes, and I wore them to the wedding. And then a week later, I went to put them on for a function we were going to, and they were too loose, and they looked baggy. The shirt was really baggy. And within the following week, they didn't fit no more. And I was like, shit, I just wasted all that money. Well, again, I'm still shopping at the thrift store. Every week I'm at the thrift store and I'm buying. And every time I would lose more weight and I didn't fit into my shirts, I would go ahead and bag them up and I would take them to the thrift store. This is a bag that's getting ready to go to the thrift store. I'm getting there in a minute. Okay, so now my thing is the thrift store. So I never spent regular price on clothing. I always went for clearance. I always went for thrift stores, through my journey. When my weight started to stable, excuse me, I never made it to my actual goal, but my weight did stable and I was very comfortable with where I was, which was like 170, 175 and so forth. And I'm currently I'm wearing a 32 to a 33 pair of pants, waist size, and I'm wearing medium shirts. That has not changed from the time that I was 170 till now, and I'm slightly overweight again, being at 185. I'm not going to lie, I haven't exercised in basically a year since my gallbladder surgery, but that's another video. Go check out my personal channel for that, Philly Tomcat. I will have the link below if you don't know about that one. Because people still ask. I'm not sure about that. But I thought everybody knew me by now. But besides that, I'm extremely addicted to clothes shopping, like I said. When my weight stabilized, I took a chance and went to the store and I was starting to buy clearance, clearance, clearance. Everything I saw in my size, Target, Ross, JCPenney, I would be like, oh, it's my size, it's clearance, it's a good price, I'm going to buy it. And I bought it, and I wore it, and I wear it. Now what happens is you get to be having too much clothes, and in my case, I stopped going to the thrift stores because now I felt that I didn't need to go to the thrift stores, and I wanted new clothes. I wanted to experience clothes shopping because I never was able to do that before. Really. I was stuck at the thrift stores for about the past 10 years at least. I was thrift store, that's all I knew. So now we come to the clothes. When I started to lose and I got down to a large, this isn't a large. These are all medium. I got down to a large. The large felt too baggy, and it still does today. So I will not wear a large shirt. I will wear my medium shirts. I will stick it out with my 32s and my 33 pants. Why? Even though they're slightly snug at this point, why do I still wear them? Well, it keeps me in check. It keeps me focused because I know I'm overweight. I know I'm not wearing any bigger size clothing than what I have right here. So therefore, I need to start moving my ass and get my exercise on to burn it off. And now that I've had my scar reconstructive surgery, I no longer have pain in my abdomen, so I will be able to exercise this year. Something I couldn't do last year because I had too much pain and aggravation. But I still go through my clothes because I buy just way too much. And when I realized that I've had a shirt here that I haven't worn in over a month, I bag it up and take it to the thrift store. I don't give my clothes to anybody. Why? There's nobody around me that would wear them. Honestly, and nobody has ever asked me for my extra clothing. So, yeah. But that's the reason why I take them to the thrift store. And the thrift store that I choose, it's a privately owned thrift store in South Philly. And the man who owns it, he has like 15 to 20 workers in the thrift store. And it's an amazing business that he has going on. It's not even a non-profit. I mean, he's a for-profit thrift store, but it's so cheap. It's so cheap. What is it? Oh my God, not United Way. Oh my God, I can't think of it. The Salvation Army, not the Salvation Army, the other one. Goodwill. The Goodwill store here in Philadelphia where I live is so expensive. I mean, they just reduced their prices. Okay, they made everything like one price. So now all shorts are $3.99. All t-shirts are $1.99. Before, they were $2, $3 t-shirts. It was crazy. This man's thrift store, he literally has t-shirts. The most expensive t-shirt I saw was like $1.50. With tags still on it. A brand new t-shirt with tags still on it for $1.50. The shorts, he puts them up for like $2, $3. But if they don't sell within a week because they have color tags on them, they mark them down, you know, and to get rid of them. So that's why I really became addicted to clothes shopping, because I would go there and be like, oh my God, it's on clearance. So I was getting actual shirts for like 60 cents. Pair of pants for $1.25. I mean, it was crazy. Who couldn't get addicted to that? I personally did not want to spend any more than I had to, you know, in the losing phase. And I highly suggest and tell everyone, go to your thrift stores. Do not go to JCPenney. Do not go to any expensive stores and spend a lot of money, because you're not going to stay in those clothes. Why waste your money? And if you're going out to buy a pair of pants, because if you're working in an office per se, and you really need to look nice and whatnot, for women especially, look for elastic waistband pants so they last longer. You know, they give you, because you can actually tack them in the back. You put a safety pin in the back, and who's really going to know that if you like put a blazer over it or something like that? You know, things to think about and save money in the process, because when you get to your goal weight or start to stable with your weight, I guarantee you're going to want clothes. And you're going to want to go shopping, and you're going to want the best. And I have the best, as far as I'm concerned. Because now when I go into a store, I don't even care if it's on clearance or not. If I like it, I'm going to buy it. I mean, I have t-shirts, $25 t-shirts. What? Never in my life would I ever dreamt of buying a $25 t-shirt. Seriously. But now it's like, I liked it, I wanted it, and I bought it. That's the mentality I have. I deserve it. Look at me. I look great. Today, I do not look like I am 280 pounds. Yeah, so They are my tips. Thrift store, thrift stores, thrift stores. Save your money until your weight stabilizes, whether you're a goal or whether it maintains itself. Okay, and with that, follow weight loss surgery rules. Until next week, I am Tom, your Friday vlogger for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.